If you ever want to be successful in this world, you have to get comfortable with one major thing, and that is starting from zero. Whether it's because you lost it or because it's a new journey, this is something that is inevitable. And if you look at anybody who has something, even right now to this day, something that is worthwhile, something that is impactful, guess what? They started from zero too. So in this video, I kind of want to tell you exactly what I would do if I had to start from zero, the steps I would take, the actions I would take, the research I would do, because you might find yourself in a new position where, you're starting from zero once again. And like I said, everybody starts from zero, starting off. In fact, I've started from zero multiple times with this YouTube channel, with my second YouTube channel, 0 subscribers, like literally 0, with a new fitness journey. I remember the day, I was watching these calisthenics transformation videos, and I told myself, September 1st, 2014, it's a day where I'm gonna start my calisthenics journey. And I never looked back. But guess what? I started from zero. I didn't know how to do a handstand. I didn't know how to do anything. I aspired and had a vision towards the things that I wanted to achieve, including this position of where I'm at today. But at the start of it, I had a sense of direction, but I didn't know how I was gonna get there. Now, speaking of not knowing how to get there, a big reason why people are afraid to start a new journey is because fear of the unknown. What if I fail? What if I don't accomplish the goal that I'm supposed to do? What if it doesn't go my way? Guys, nobody knows exactly how it's gonna go. You just need to know what you want. And not only that, but you have to frame that fear of the unknown to an excitement for a beginning. That's the way I've always looked at it. When I created my second YouTube channel, it had 0 subscribers. I told myself I was not gonna cross promote that channel because I wanted to build a whole new audience. And yes, it was intimidating, but I told myself if I could do it once, then I can definitely do it again. And I proved myself right. I did. And I was excited of the new journey because through my successes and the other goals that I've reached, I've learned that it's really all about the journey. It's all in the journey. In fact, this is crazy to say, but I didn't even want to reach my goal because I knew I was going to enjoy the journey that much more. Because once you hit a goal, it's kind of like, what's next? And I've done that multiple times in my life. And looking back in hindsight, the journey is the most enjoyable aspect of everything. So if you are starting from zero, I would frame it as, this is amazing. This is awesome. I get to start a new journey. I get to discover something new about myself. This, in fact, might even give me a newer sense of purpose, something I can look forward to every single day, something that I can put my mind to and just strive and take action towards every single day relentlessly. Now, part of any new journey, you're gonna have a goal. And so the next thing I want to ask myself is, what exactly do I want? What do I want to achieve? What do I want to learn? What is it that I'm actually striving towards? And the reason why this is so important is because through our goal, that's where we create the plan of action. But before we get to the plan of action, I gotta figure out what I want. And then I will ask myself, does this require a skill set? Could I just do this now? Or will it take some things I need to learn? And then after that, I will ask myself, who has done it that is already successful at it? Because guess what? Success leaves clues. It in fact does. Going back to this YouTube channel, when I first started back in 2015, I remember watching a guy, he was on these calisthenics YouTube videos and tutorials. And I was thinking to myself, like, I can do that. Like, he has a success and I can definitely do that. And because I saw him doing it, I told myself, yeah, I can do it too. And I kind of looked at his channel, I saw kind of what he was doing, and I sort of modeled at least my initial content strategy after sort of what he was doing. And then over time, I found my own lane, but success does leave clues. And I knew exactly what I wanted, and I knew exactly where I needed to go. And so after that, of course, we need a plan of action. In fact, in my coaching program, Digital Romeo, one of the first things we do is create a plan of action for the guys towards making themselves more attractive. What can you do in the next 12 weeks that is going to make the biggest impact on your looks versus where you're at right now? And I make them get really introspective and start thinking, because one thing I realized is that even though a lot of people have goals, they don't have a plan behind those goals. And so through the research, what we have to do is create a daily list of action steps and habits that will be completely aligned with what we're trying to achieve. Without no action, there is no reward. Without no action, there is no progress. Without no action, you cannot reach the goal whatsoever. Remember, life rewards action, not intelligence. You can know exactly what you need to do, how you need to do it, but if every single day we're not taking action towards whatever goal we're trying to achieve, I promise you, you will not get the results. You have to do the thing. Now, I'm a big researcher guy. I'm a big strategist. I did this personality test. It said I was an INTJ. which stands for introvert, thinking, judging, and then something else, I forgot. Basically, I'm a logical strategist sort of person. And so sometimes even myself, I will find myself too deep in research and not taking enough action. But the research that I do find is very impactful and insightful, and I make sure to take that research and then act on it as soon as possible. Now, most of you guys just get caught up in research, and I talked about this before, but if you want to research effectively, just spend a small amount of time doing it. Gather the common things that you find between all the different perspectives or mentors or people who have what you want, and then from there, take that and then create your own plan of action. And then over time, just learn through your own trial and error. Now, you can cut the learning curve by hiring a mentor. However, if you don't have the resources, or if you do want to take the longer path, more than welcome to do so through trial and error. Now guys, if you do need help creating a plan of action, I encourage you to check out my new coaching system called AI Austin Coaching. This is an AI model in which it is trained to think like me, talk like me, act like me on all my content. Not only that, but we have amazing features built out, including a face analyzer so you can get your face rated. It will tell you what you need to work on in terms of your facial attractiveness. We have our deep SMV analysis to figure out your goals and where you want to be in terms of your sexual market value. And best of all, this is absolutely free to start. So I encourage you just to try it out, talk with me, send a few messages, see how you like it. And this is all done through Telegram, so it's easy access, easy to open. I'm gonna leave a link once again down below. Now I have this tattoo on me. It's these different symbols, and what it means is consistency, obsession, and progression. Those three things alone are the things that I contribute to my current success. One, I was consistent in what I needed to do, and I was persistent, and that persistent was backed by an obsession, by a deep want, by a strong desire. And so throughout any new journey, you're gonna hit a point where it might be a plateau. You're gonna hit a point where you might be thinking about giving up because it's too hard. But let me tell you, in any journey, you have to exercise patience so much every single day, because you're not gonna see your progress. And I always try to relate it back to working out because it's the most understandable. And I think training alone has allowed me to understand the beauty of patience. But when you first start working out, you might see a little bit of progress 3-4 months, but you're not gonna see the major progress in terms of having a before and after, usually until at least a year. But it's these micro changes every single day that are happening that we don't realize it. So as long as you are taking daily action towards that goal, and if you are persistent, that persistence is backed by a strong desire to win, you're gonna succeed because you're giving yourself no other choice but to succeed. And people talk about motivation versus discipline. And I would say that yes, discipline is important, but to be motivated throughout this process is very important also. If you can wake up with a sense of motivation, you're now more inclined to happily go throughout the processes versus just being disciplined in a bad mood going throughout the processes. I don't know, you tell me, which one would you rather have? Being happy going through the journey, or being miserable but sticking to it because you're disciplined? No, we want to be in a good state. We want to feel good about what we're doing, and that requires motivation. And so find ways to self-motivate yourself throughout this journey every single day. That way you get locked in on that certain goal. This can be videos, this can be listening to people, this can be music, as long as it's healthy. Stay away from drugs, of course. But you need to find ways to keep yourself motivated. And then the more momentum you get, plus that motivation, that's when the discipline will instill, because you're so far deep in it now, you don't even know how to stop. If I happen to miss the gym for 2-3 days, my body tells me something that is wrong. Physically, something is wrong. Am I sick? What's happening? Why are we not training? And so even if I wanted to quit, I don't even know how to, because I have that much momentum and daily motivation allowing me to take action towards my goals. So if I had to start from zero, I would enjoy the daily journey so much that I would literally look forward every day to waking up and going after it. All right. So it's all right to start from zero. I have, many other people have too. Now it's your turn. Let's get to work. Don't forget to check out AI Austin. Telegram link will be down below. Completely free to try. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Peace.